Hey everybody! Thank you so much for being here and for watching, and welcome to all of my new subscribers. You guys are so awesome. Thank you so much for your support. It's priceless. There's not a price I can put on having a community of people who support me, so you guys are so awesome. I've included some money in the reading because I want to send abundance all of your way and bless all of you guys with abundance and wealth. And let's see, I've already used my pendulum and Spirit's guidance to choose which decks I'll be using and in which order. So I can just get my ground on. Let's begin. Oh yeah, to those of you who were wondering what sign I am, I asked you guys in the last video to guess, and thank you so much for guessing because I really was curious to see what you guys would say. But I got a lot of Geminis, and I do not have any Gemini in my chart. And then I did get a possible Sagittarius as well, and I do have a little Sag in my chart. I have Libra and Capricorn, and let's see, I am a Cancer rising, I have a Leo moon, and other than that, my entire chart consists of Scorpio. So I have Scorpio and at least five planets in the sign of Scorpio, including my sun. So that is my sun sign. It is Scorpio. Thank you so much for you guys for guessing. And it's interesting to see, your responses. So thank you. All right, so this is the first deck. They wanted to use the animal totem first, so let's see what comes out. You guys, whenever I start these readings, it's still hard for me to get over my nerves. So, but then when I get going, then the reading starts to pick up. So, thank you for your patience while I get a little bit more grounded. Okay. Somebody is wanting to let go, but they can't. All right, what else? Wow. Okay. This card is all about forgiveness and reconciliation, and this is telling me that whoever is feeling left out in the cold, it's coming to an end, because I have the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay, what else? What else do we have out of this deck? Okay. All right. Hangman in reverse talks about not not going within, not well, not really not with going within, not taking the time out to do the healing. It's about not changing. It's about resisting change. But it's about missed opportunities. Okay, that's what it is. So somebody feels left out of the cold because they missed an opportunity. And they feel like, well, what if I just didn't hold back? The Ace of Wands in reverse talks about bad timing. Yeah, missed opportunities, bad timing. Like, you really missed out on a gift from the universe. But in a sense, not. Just because it felt like bad timing doesn't mean the universe doesn't work in mysterious ways, and that everything doesn't happen for a reason and at the right time. See what I'm saying? So just because things seem like bad timing doesn't mean they're not. It was still a gift from the universe. And just because it seemed like the wrong time doesn't mean that it wasn't a blessing. This talks about lessons. You know what? Where am I? I wrote down a couple notes. Yeah, I wrote down, I meditated before the reading, and I wrote down a couple of things that came to me, and I did write down lessons because Spirit was already talking to me about lessons and how that's where the growth is, and that's basically everything. Where everything is, it's in the lesson. And so the lesson is the blessing. So as long as you learn the lessons, and a lot of you feminines have been doing so much work and putting in so much love back into yourselves, and honestly, things have happened so quickly for some of you that you guys haven't stopped and looked back and said, hey, I have really came a long way. Look at how much I've grown and changed. And you guys really do need to do that and acknowledge yourselves for that, because you guys are so amazing and you guys are such divine spiritual beings, and you guys are just raising the vibration of the earth. So thank you. And you guys are just doing so great. Pat yourselves on the back and keep moving forward, because you guys are doing awesome. Okay, and don't forget to make time for yourselves. This is interesting because the Tower is in reverse at the bottom of this deck. And the next deck I'm about to grab has the Tower card. Life Experience is the Tower card at the bottom of the deck. So, and in the last reading I was talking about the Tower was approaching. Here it is. Like, this is basically saying whatever tower that was, it already occurred. It could have just been a shift in perspective on somebody's part. But okay, let me just ask Spirit with my pendulum. Okay. Spirit, do you want me to take any more cards out of the animal totem deck? Okay, thank you. They said no. So let's move on. That kind of signaled it too, the Tower in reverse back to the next deck too. It's pretty cool. Okay, thank you, Spirit, for your help, so I don't have to rely on my own intuition as much. Okay, let's see what's going on with the Angel Tarot. Okay, Queen of Air. Yeah, independent, experience, realistic, witty. Yeah, we have some grown-up feminines. We have some feminines that have been through some stuff, and they know how to make something out of nothing. Look at the powerful manifestation in this card. Yeah. Just getting rid of anything that doesn't serve you and bringing in new. This is about huge transformation. Because she's not... a lot of you feminines are not wasting your energy on low vibrational energies anymore, and that's so awesome. This card came out, the Nine of Water is at the bottom of the deck too. This card keeps coming out. It came out in the last reading. I'll link it in the comments, my last reading. But yeah, whatever you're wishing for is coming true. You're manifesting it. This is beautiful, beautiful energy. And you're not going to get something that you don't deserve, because you're not going to tolerate it. Beautiful. Okay, this is flying out on its side. Yeah, so this was just at the bottom of the other deck. Now, Ten of Air, Ten of Swords, the end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change and expect things to get better now. Recovering from an addiction. Yeah, so a lot of you have cut out people, places, things, substances, doesn't have to be, but things that aren't serving you. Energies, people, negative, toxic people, negative, toxic behaviors, just letting all of it go. Because she wants to focus on her passions, and she's making her passions come true. Alright, King of Fire was at the bottom of the deck, you guys. Whoa! Okay, these cards are just flying out. Okay, victory, completion. Wow! Some of you masculines and feminines are really learning the lessons, and you're really coming to completion within yourselves, and you're really coming to union within yourselves, and that is the goal. That is the most important thing. It's concentrating on the world, completion, the end of cycles, but the world means we are all complete. We are all whole. We are all one. When you put out negative energy, it comes back to you, because we're all connected. We're all connected to a master consciousness. It's the energy we vibrate into the world. And we want to raise that vibration, and that's the whole point, right? And that's what's going on, and it's saying there will be victory. Awesome. Okay, yeah, we have the Seven of Pentacles. It's just a matter of time. The seeds have been planted. Fruits are ripening. Where's my pendulum? Spirit, can you please? Please tell me, are there more cards from this angel deck? Yes or no? Would you like me to take more cards? From this deck? No. Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, moving on. This deck was being crazy. When I was shuffling all the decks, I had barely like grazed this deck with my pinky and a card flew out. It was Enlightenment or Expansion. I think it was Expansion. And then when I was shuffling, or I cut the deck and I had Faith and Hope. Like yin and yang. So, and then we got Isolation at the bottom of the deck. And when I get done shuffling these cards, I ask Spirit, I use the pendulum and I ask Spirit, am I done shuffling? And then I wasn't done shuffling one of the decks, so I had to reshuffle, but this one was done. Okay. I don't know why intuitively I just shuffle more because I suppose I have to, because I just do it without even thinking. Whatever. We got a few cards that came out all together, and look what's at the bottom of the deck, you guys. Soulmate. Oh yeah, I still will answer a couple of your your yes or no questions from the other readings, so if you're wondering about that, I will do that at the end of this reading. Okay, awesome. Soulmate. I was just staring at the card. Okay, bittersweet, faith, so one decided to come out, miracle, and impartiality. Yeah, it's a bittersweet story. Your love story is such a bittersweet story, but isn't that the best kind of sweet? I just thought of how I eat the darkest of chocolates that I can find all the time. But yeah, your story was not meant to be boring. You weren't supposed to just run into somebody at the park and all of a sudden hold hands and get married and live happily ever after and never have any problems. You know, that's boring. Wouldn't you get so sick of each other or something? I don't know how that would work out. Like, I don't think that ever really happens, but like to an extent it does. But I'm saying that's not your story. Your story's meant to be spectacular, like the things they make movies out of, and the things they make fairy tales out of, the things they write songs about. the reason all these songs make any sense to any of us, you know? The reason you can understand the song lyrics. But have faith, because this is your soulmate and miracles are happening. And it has to do a lot with the world, and impartiality is coming together right now, because it's like what I was saying, we're all connected. And the impartiality comes when you realize that unconditional love, the vibration of unconditional love is like when you can forgive yourself and others completely, and when you can love yourself and others, everyone, all of us, completely. When you can get to a vibration of impartiality, I'm not partial to anyone. We're all connected. Then if you look, I just want to show you guys, look at how peaceful and vibrant this woman is, first of all. But if you look on the paint cans, the way she's holding them, they say ain't pain. There's no pain. She's so at peace because she's got this impartiality. None of us are above one another. Aww, that was such a obviously particular message, because they flew out all together, and Soulmate is at the bottom of the deck. Have faith, you guys. You are a miracle. Spirit, are there any other cards you want me to take out of this deck? No messages out of this deck. Okay, thank you. Wow, I really like this new way of using the pendulum and having them confirm things for me and guiding me, because like I said, it just confirms the reading. Now I have what I call my feminine deck and my masculine deck left. So let's see what's going on. Okay, things are moving forward. That's what message I was getting already too. That the feminines are really moving things forward in a really courageous way. The strength card was really dominant in this deck when I was shuffling. Yeah, this is about perseverance. Oh my gosh, what are you guys doing? Okay, the feminines have plans. The masculines have plans too. I think you guys are both, okay, so this is about like meeting each other at the top of the mountain. Like you guys are both climbing up one side of the mountain, and there's like little nooks and crannies and delays along the way, and when you might stumble and have to like backtrack. But like eventually you guys are both getting to the same goal, even though you guys can't see each other because you guys are on separate sides of the mountain. Thank you so much, Spirit, for helping me, because I really prayed. Like, I was like, please help me articulate my words, because sometimes I stammer and I can't, like, I know what I want to say, but I can't get it out. So thank you so much. Okay. So this is about an inevitable change. somebody is really going to change their, where they're focusing their attention and where they're giving their energy. It is not going to be an overnight change, but this change is occurring slowly but surely. Like I said, there's setbacks climbing up that mountain. Let me just make sure before I pull any more cards. Thank you so much, Spirit, for telling me which decks and which order and everything. Feel free, if you're any readers watching me, feel free to use a pendulum during your readings, because it sure helps. It sure helps, guys. Alright. Are there any more cards that I should pull out of this deck for this reading? No. I did not think so, but I thank you for the confirmation. I love this reading. Should I make that the title? Make sure you hit that subscribe button, guys. Thank you to those who already have. You guys are so amazing. You guys are like my day ones, you know, among my first 1,000 or so subscribers. Like, it takes a lot to, I don't know, it's just so much, it means so much to support a brand new YouTuber that just started, and like, you guys have shown me so much support, and you guys are so amazing. So thank you so much for hitting that button. And if you are here, and if you do hit the button, or if you haven't already, make sure you hit the bell too. Or don't, and just leave it on random, and then maybe you'll see more personalized. So I hit the bell on my few favorite readers. And like, I don't post a lot, so you might want to hit my bell or whatever. Do whatever you want, you know. But anyway, I like to like I said, I do subscribe to all of a few readers' readings. But other than that, I like to just keep it on some notifications for most of them. So that way it's kind of like more personal to me. If I receive a notification for a reading, then I'm like, okay, well, that must be for me, you know. And then also, guys, while you're watching these readings, don't if they're sign specific or anything, don't immediately discard the reading because it's not your sun sign, because you may have that energy in your chart, and even if it's not in your chart, it may just be a current energy of the collective, like especially when it's like a moon and Virgo, and a Virgo reading pops up, you might want to watch that, or anything, you know. So just some tips, and it's always good to take a break from tarot too, you guys, and just not get caught up in it, you know, or whatever. But you guys are big girls and guys. Okay, so we have one deck left, so let's see what's going on. And I'll answer a couple questions. Okay. Oh yeah, so while I was shuffling the masculine deck, I got a lot of arguing, a lot of conflict, a lot of arguing, possibly like codependent energy or addictions or something along that nature. All right, yeah. Okay, somebody's like, okay, so the masculine, I always say somebody because energies could go wherever, you know, like, but I did ask Spirit before the reading, and I said, will it just be the masculine and feminine energies, or will there be any other energies? And they said no. So the masculine's feeling so devastated and heartbroken. He's like, life's not fair. I'm not getting what I want. And I'm not happy. I feel really bad right now. I feel so bad. Like, I'm just starting to feel really bad. Like, I feel like the masculines are feeling very sorry for themselves. I feel really bad right now, guys. I like, honestly, that's another thing too. Like, they have been bombarded with signs lately. Like, more and more, like, the synchronicities and signs are getting realer and realer. Like, all they do is see your initial or your birthday or your name or smells that smell like you or songs that remind them of you, or just so many crazy synchronicities, and they're everywhere. They're everywhere, and they're getting like more and more and more by the day, and it's really tormenting them. And I feel really bad right now because they're like, they feel like they're so blocked off and disconnected from their, it's crazy. She's right here too. She's not going to deal with his crap, you know, like, she is not going to deal with anything that does not serve her. So it's like, I know that he's really regretful. Gosh, I just feel so bad. Like, I have not, like, I don't know. I didn't realize I was going to end up feeling this bad. Like, I almost want to cry because this is like, it's so sad. Like, he's devastated. I'm really picking up his energy really bad right now. He's devastated. He's been going through anxiety. He's just, everywhere he goes, the feminine is just thrown in his face. And I almost, okay, I can't feel bad. I can't feel bad. I'm just so nice, you guys. Okay, I can't feel bad because this is all happening for a reason, right? But I just, you know, like, I don't know. I'm picking up on this energy, and it just feels really bad. Like, it just feels awful. He feels awful. He's not going around feeling like, oh, well, you know, I sure got one over on her, you know, or whatever. No matter what it looks like in the 3D, guys, he feels awful. And he's bombarded by signs and reminders about you. And he's having dreams. For some of you, they're having, like, dreams of a sexual nature. And then they just wake up and they're like, for some of them, they wake up and they're either alone or they're next to somebody else. And it's like, can you imagine, like, being, like, so happy in your dream and then waking up to your reality, which is more of a nightmare, you know? Like, I just feel really bad right now. I have so much angelic presence, like, or honestly, I feel the masculine's presence right now. Like, he keeps grabbing my arm. I don't know. I felt my dad was sending me messages earlier too. But yeah, the masculine's been kissing me on the forehead and grabbing my arm a lot. Like he's trying to pull me. He's trying to pull on me or be close to me. Like, he's right here with me, you guys. Like, his spirit is like, okay. I did not expect all that. Alrighty. See, you guys, like, I get so nervous starting these readings. It takes me longer before the readings to, like, ground myself and prepare and shuffle and pray and sage and do everything. And then, I'm just so nervous, and then I get going and I'm just like, I feel so comfortable and everything. And honestly, like, I'm shyer than you would think, and I probably only, like, for a big part of me, like, does these readings because, well, I do really care and I love you guys, but it's like a nudge from spirit, and they're like kind of pulling me to do these readings, you know? So, like, I don't know. It's crazy. But yeah, after I get going, I'm just like, all right, I really love this, you know? So, I don't know. Thank you for all of your patience and your kind words and everything. Like, obviously, you know, all of you can't be, like, super nice, but the most of you are just so amazing, and, like, it more than makes up for any negative energy that comes my way. So I just really appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Okay, let's see. Any more cards for the masculine, from the masculine deck? Any more cards out of this deck? Should we take any more cards out of any of the decks? Oh, should I take any oracle cards? I always wanted to give you guys oracle cards. I can't just not. They told me I didn't need that deck, but I just like to. I feel like I need to. Hope you guys had a good day, and that you guys have a good week. Oh, I just picked it up, and True Love is at the bottom of the deck. I'm just going to give a quick shuffle, though. Okay. Wow. This true love is here to stay. I'm going to cut the deck, though. Okay. Endings and beginnings. Yeah, the old must be released so that the new can enter. This is all about things coming to an end for new beginnings. Releasing the old so that new things can enter. Any advice for any of my beautiful viewers? Got a floor hopper. Got a flyer. Okay. Golden opportunity. Yamanya. She's swimming with the dolphins. She's a mermaid. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. I got this message too before. I need to start writing all these down because I get constant messages, but can't always just write everything down. But I need to start. I need to figure out a way to write more things down. Okay. Some of your masculines, this is not for everybody. This might be for a few of you, but some of them are getting ready to come forward soon. And when they do, It's time to let go of the past and take a leap into new perspectives and new beginnings. It says take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. But for many of you, for most of you, this really, which is probably more common, and anyway, this might apply to those of you whose masculines are coming forward soon, but there's something that it's going to be an opportunity for a new project or business or hobby, something that you're really passionate about. But just make sure you're following your intuition. And don't fall into any traps, because not every opportunity is golden. Yeah. So I feel like this is, okay, so I feel like a lot of you need to spend more time in quiet meditation, just in your alone with your own thoughts. So just make sure you guys are taking the time to meditate, and don't worry, because things are going to be handled in fairness. I just feel like a lot of you would benefit from being in nature and just feeling free. Like, she's, obviously she's a mermaid, but she's out here swimming with topless, with her hair down, just letting loose. This one's flying free. So just try to take some time alone for yourself and really that's so hard for me. Honestly, I can never relax physically or mentally. It's so hard. It's so easier said than done. I'm jealous of this fairy and this mermaid right now. But yeah, I need to get more, and I did earlier. I did meditate earlier before this, and I did relax as best as I could, and I had some chill time, and I was like, okay, I can relax. It's okay to, sometimes we gotta give ourselves permission. But yeah, this is about just following your heart, though. So take that how it resonates for everyone. And in my last video, I told you guys that I would answer some of your yes or no questions, especially if you donated, and I am going to answer a couple of your questions, but I think if I do this again in the future, I'm just going to do it in a live, so you guys don't have to wait a week. And because now that I have 1,000 subscribers, I can do that from my phone. Yay! Thank you guys so much. Thank you all so much for your support. Okay, so this is for Angie Crawford. Angie, you asked me if you were dealing with a true twin flame or if this was a karmic relationship. And the answer to your question is yes, you are involved in a true twin flame relationship. I am glad to say. But yeah, if you were having any doubts or anything, don't. And yeah, just trust that that's confirmation. And I wish I could tell you more, but maybe when I do a live, you can hop on and ask me something else. And I am going to, I don't know when. I don't know when I will, but should be soon. Sorry, I'm just thinking. I don't know. Either way, thank you so much for your question. And I hope you have a wonderful week. Okay, so this is for Paula Larson. You asked me if this was possibly your husband wanting to get back together, and the answer is no. But this reading did resonate for you for another person. Surprisingly enough, that's what that's the message I got intuitively. And then I confirmed it with the pendulum. So, and that goes for you as well, Angie. I asked your questions intuitively, and then I confirmed with the pendulum. So, just to make sure, just to see if we were on the same page. But yeah, thank you so much I hope that helps you. And it's not to say that your husband doesn't want to get back together too. But no, this reading was about somebody else for you. So maybe that will help you. Like maybe you already have somebody else in mind or something that you've already met. But yeah, that was fun. So yeah, if you guys are interested in that, make sure you tap the bell and so you're notified if I ever go live. So, because then that's when I can just answer your questions automatically. And I'm not going to guarantee I can answer anything. I don't know. We'll figure out the whole donation scenario. I really don't. I don't know. I'm not too worried about money, but I know that there's going to have to be some kind of monetization involved, and just sending a lot of wealth and abundance your way anyway. And thank you to anybody who subscribes and likes this video. And yeah, I think that's about it. Let me just ask the pendulum if there's anything else before I log off. Oh, I did forget something. This is a message for somebody in particular. I don't know what. This is so random. Somebody's counterpart is really missing a labradoodle. So, for somebody out there who has a labradoodle dog, somebody's really missing the labradoodle dog. So Yeah, that was a really random but really important message for somebody. Okay. Spirit. Angels of the highest benevolence only. Can you please tell me if are there any messages I missed for this reading? Is it okay to end the reading now? Alrighty guys, well Spirit said it, not me. But I'll miss you guys. Make sure you subscribe and tap the bell so you'll know when next time I go live or upload a video. Or if I'm not your favorite, don't. Whatever. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for all your support. I hope you have a great week.